And today we kick off our series, Homecoming, where we're highlighting places around Northeast Ohio that are important to us and our families. And for me, I grew up in Westlake, but I spent a lot of time in Parma Heights, where my grandpa, Paul Cassidy, served as mayor for 43 years. And there's one building in particular that bears his name and a very special meaning.
So these are the original seats to the theater. So these are from 1974.
Oh my gosh.
This theater, with the original seats bearing my grandparents' names and the original lights that Paul Cassidy chose, opened in 1974 as Greenbrier Theater in the heart of Parma Heights. But at the heart, its history goes back decades before that. My grandpa, Paul, was studying law when he decided to take acting lessons at Kane Park, a way to fine-tune his public speaking skills for when he would argue cases in front of a jury. The acting teacher? A fiery woman who would later become his wife, Elise. She was a regular on stage and loved theater.
We obviously know that this space is a love letter from your grandpa to your grandma.
My grandma believed a community couldn't be whole without culture at its heart. So he had a theater built. It started as part of the city, but then was privatized and renamed Cassidy Theatre. And since its start, a countless number of performers have been a part of its productions, including current board president Mike Caraffi.
I started doing shows here when I was 16 years old, playing in the pit orchestra. Over the years, I continued to play in pit orchestras and then get involved as an actor. In high school, I was always an actor, so that kind of bug was instilled in me very, very early.
The bug, as actors call it, is hard to shake. Most people don't end up in Hollywood or on Broadway, but they still love the thrill of production.
Who do you see come in and audition for some of these parts?
So we attract local talent from all around the greater Cleveland community. It's not just Parma Heights based. So we get folks from the east side, from the west side, from the southern suburbs, that kind of thing as well. Even down into the Akron area, we've had actors come join us for productions.
And are these actors, do they have a day job too? And
Most do.
Yeah.
Most do, yes.
So this is sort of an outlet for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you've ever been a part of this world, you know it's not about the spotlight or a roaring crowd. It's actually something even more meaningful that brings actors to the stage year after year.
Some place to call home outside of their home. I think that's the foundation of it all. Like, you know, we think of theater or casts in general as chosen family, and you become a mini family unit, if you will, when you're in a production, because you're with these people day after day rehearsing. You're putting together something that you all then enjoy and celebrate together. So I think it's very much home.
A home, a place to goof off and act out shows like Elf the Musical, a place where you form lifelong relationships and memories.
I know there's something kind of magical about being able to come into a space and just let go of life. Like, you could have had the worst day at work and whatever the case may be, and you come into a rehearsal and then suddenly you're in this group of incredibly loving people who are encouraging and supporting, and you get to play this awesome character that you've had the opportunity to create. That's incredibly therapeutic.
The theater, especially this theater, is a place that was created from love.
I'll say it again. She's the finest human being I've ever known.
Cheers.
But then he hasn't known too many.
Yeah, but I have.
That toast was from their 70th wedding anniversary back in 2012. They've both since passed. But the Cassidy Theatre is planning a big year in programming next year, with all the momentum leading up to its 50th anniversary year. Tickets are almost sold out for Elf the Musical, but there are still some available. 85% of the revenue goes back into programming. So buying tickets helps to keep it going, so do donations. They're planning a lot of kids programming, which the reason I bring up that my grandpa took acting lessons while he was studying law is because he knew the value of being able to perform on stage. Even if you're not going to become an actor, some of those skills really help you in other aspects of life. And it helps with confidence. It helps, you know, relationship building and just being able to be creative. So, so I think that's why community theater is so important, because then our kids can go join and learn some valuable skills.
I love Elf.
Yeah,
I know, right?
It was fun to watch.
They're almost sold out. I was looking for tickets, and I'm like, oh, geez, I can't even find a ticket.
What an incredible man. Mayor, I mean, lawyer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
he was
a
so
resume.
cute, too.
And I love the original seats.
I know,
was
I
very
know.
cool.
Yeah, I went and sat in them, you know, and they were near the back. I even told Mike, I was like, this is so my grandpa to pick seats near the back. Not very my grandma. I feel like she would have wanted the front row seats. So, but it's very sweet. I'm excited to be more involved with them as we move forward.
Must have been a lot of fun to put that
Yeah, it was
together.
fun.
That was
These
good.
are fun.
And we'll continue them all week.
All week.
That's right.
I'm it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That was really, really sweet. All right.